Om. Om. Kujantam Rama Rameti Maduram Maduraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Munisimhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shrunvan Rama Katanadam Konayati Param Gatim Eppiban Satatam Rama Charitamrita Sagram अतृप्तस्थं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषं कौष्पतीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशम् अक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वादात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारी परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायणमहानदी वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीयगुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मंगलम सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Hanumanji also wanted a proof that he can convey to Sri Rama that the one whom I met is Sita and I met her in person. Because the ornaments perhaps is available even if Sita is not alive. Perhaps he picked up it from somewhere else on the way, or even having reached Lanka also, he could have got it from somewhere. But did he see him alive? How do I prove to Rama that I have seen you? So Sita, knowing pretty well this would be going in the mind of Hanumanji, having denied her going with him for many, many reasons, and ultimately saying that I do not want to touch anybody else willingly other than my own Rama. And that is my Pativrata Dharma. And Hanumanji recognizes that, and that's why he says, Dvitiyam Karanam Yacha Pravishi Vinayanvide Ramad Anyasya Narhami Samsargam Iti Janaki. Nobody else other than Rama should take me away from here. And that I understand your reason why you are not coming with me. There is one more important thing which we'll see a little later. about this particular reason which Sita ji had spoken to Hanumanji. Now verse number 5. Etatte devi sadrisham
एतत्ते देवि सदृशम्
patnyastasya mahatmanah
पत्न्यास्तस्य महात्मनः
ahanya tvamruta devi tamrute devi
काहन्या त्वामृते देवी
bruyat vachanamidrisham
ब्रूयाद्वचनमीदृशम्
रोष्यते चैव काकुत्स्थः
श्रोष्यते चैव काकुत्स्थः
सर्वं निरवशेषतः
सर्वं निरवशेषतः
चेष्टितं यत्त्वया देवी
चेष्टितं यत्त्वया देवी
आशितं च महमाग्रतः
भाषितं च ममाग्रतः
कारणैर्बहुभिर्देवी
कारणैर्बहुभिर्देवी
रामप्रियचिकीर्षया
रामप्रियचिकीर्षया
स्नेहप्रस्कन्नमनसा
स्नेहप्रस्कन्नमनसा
येदत्समुदीरितम्
मयैतत् समुदीरितम्
अङ्काया दुष्प्रवेशात्वात्
लङ्काया दुष्प्रवेशत्वाद्
दुस्तरत्वान्महोदतेः
दुस्तरत्वान् महोदधेः
सामर्थ्यादात्मनश्चैव
सामर्थ्यादात्मनश्चैव
येदत्समुदीरितम्
मयैतत् समुदीरितम्
इच्छामि त्वां समानेतुम्
इच्छामि त्वां समानेतुम्
अद्यैव रघुनन्दिना
अद्यैव रघुनन्दिना
गुरुस्नेहेन भक्त्या च
गुरुस्नेहेन भक्त्या च
नान्यथा तत् उदाहृतम्
नान्यथा तद् उदाहृतम्
यदि नोत्सहते यातुम्
यदि नोत्सहसे यातुम्
मया सार्धमनिन्दिते
मया सार्धमनिन्दिते
विज्ञानं प्रयच्छत्वम्
अभिज्ञानं प्रयच्छत्वम्
जानीयात् राघवो हि तत्
जानीयाद् राघवो हि यत्
this way what you spoke, that you would not even touch anybody other than Rama. Etat te devi sadrisham patni asya mahatmanah ramasya patni te devi. Etat, what you said here, ka hanya tvam rute devi pruyat. Other than you, who will be able to speak like this? Idrisham vachanam anya, who else ka anya tvam rute, other than you. Rute means except you, other than you. Other than you, who will speak? So, except you, nobody can. Because of your chastity, faith, devotion, sincerity, nobility, steadfastness, all those qualities which are necessary for a bhakta about Bhagavan is there with you. And now I have come here with a purpose, and I have accomplished the purpose of seeing you. Now, whatever I will be saying to Rama after going back will be exactly what I have seen and what I have heard from you. Shroshyate chaiva kakustaha sarvam. Everything will be heard by kakustaha niravasheshataha, without leaving anything behind. What? Tvaya cheshtitam yat. Whatever things that you have done. Bhashitam cha mama agrataha. Whatever you spoke in front of me also. Because I do recall when Ravana came to threaten you, you did a very, very significant action of putting a blade of grass in front of him and challenged him, saying that, come on, try to cross this. And even he said, you may recall, She said, you are a dog. You know, a dog, when the lion is around, it will never come anywhere near. Like a jackal, it won't come. Rama and Lakshmana were not there, therefore you came. If they were around, would you have come to take me? And she was so clear and straightforward, challenging him. Also, she said, I can burn you. I can even, my tapas, I can burn you alive. But I don't have the permission from Rama to do this. So she is, these are the things you did. How you were able to face this giant like Ravana. Cheshtitam yatvaya mama agratah. Karaner bahubihi. And various other reasons also. Rama Priyachikirshaya, because of my love for Sri Rama, Sneha Praskanna Manasa, with my mind sinking in that, or completely merged, duped. Duped means in Hindi mein dupe ho gaya. Dupe means dubna, not dupe, not in English dupe. Meaning completely sunk in the love for the Lord, my own Lord. Maya etat samudiritam. Whatever I spoke is out of that only. Asking you, saying that I can take you, etc. The Lankaya dushpraveshat, entering into Lanka is being very difficult. Dustaratvan mahodatehe, even crossing over the ocean is very, very difficult. Samarthyat atmanaschaiva, and also my own abilities to do that also made me say that I can take you. Maya etat samudiridam. Not any other reason. Please do not mistake me for this. My only intent was to make you realize that it is so hard to cross over, to enter into Lanka. And that is the reason why, when the chance has appeared in front of me, to quickly bring a solution of the separation. And that is the reason why I said this. So he's saying that do not mistake me for any other reason. Tvam samanetum, sagunandina samanedum adya eva ichchami. Today itself, I would like you to be united with Rama. Guru snehena bhaktya. By my love for my Guru, my Rama, and devotion, na anyata tat udahradam. By no other reason I have spoken the way I did. So please forgive me if I have done anything wrong. You might have thought that I have questioned your chastity, not like that. Not that I would like to take you out of force. Not that I would like to take you unwillingly. Not would I would take you when you are frightened, when you may probably fall away from me, or on the way you may be again fighting with Ravana, and all that. And you have said so many reasons. But at the same time, if Maya Sardam Yati na utsahe yatum, thus therefore, if you are not really interested to go with me, which I understand, now you have to show me how I can prove that I met you to Ram. Abhignadam prayachatvam. Please give me some sign, some instance, something. Janiyat Raghavo yat Raghavaha janiyat. By which Raghava, Sri Rama will understand, no. That is, I said yesterday, you must say something which only you both to know. Others, if everybody knows that, then that is not a proof. It is something exclusive that you have to tell me. So this is what, because even Chudamani is not a foolproof thing. Eva mukta hanumata.
Eva mukta hanumata.
Sita surasudipama.
Sita surasutopama.
Right, Sutopama. Uvacha vachanam mandam.
उवाच वचनं मन्दम्
Brashvapragratitaksharam.
बाष्पप्रग्रथिताक्षरम्
Idam sreshtam abhijnanam.
इदं श्रेष्ठम् अभिज्ञानम्
Bruyastvam tu mama priyam.
ब्रूयास्त्वं तु मम प्रियम्
Kailasya chitrakutasya.
शैलस्य चित्रकूटस्य
Ade purvottare pade.
पादे पूर्वोत्तरे पदे
तापसाश्रमवासिन्याः
तापसाश्रमवासिन्याः
राज्यमूलफलोदके
प्राज्यमूलफलोदके
तस्मिन् सिद्धाश्रिते देशे
तस्मिन् सिद्धाश्रिते देशे
मन्दाकिन्यविदूरतः
मन्दाकिन्यविदूरतः
उपवनखण्डेषु
तस्योपवनखण्डेषु
नानापुष्पसुगन्धिषु
नानापुष्पसुगन्धिषु
विहृत्य सलिले क्लिन्नो
विहृत्य सलिले क्लिन्नो
ममाङ्के समुपाविशः
ममाङ्गे समुपाविशः
ततो मांससमायुक्तः
ततो मांससमायुक्तः
पायसः पर्यतुण्डयत्
वायसः पर्यतुण्डयत्
तमहं लोष्टमुद्यम्य
तमहं लोष्टमुद्यम्य
कारयामि स्म वायसम्
वारयामि स्म वायसम्
तारयन् स च मां काकः
धारयन् स च मां काकः
तत्रैव परिलीयते
तत्रैव परिलीयते
न चाप्युपरमान् मांसात्
न चाप्युपारमन् मांसाद्
न उपारमन् मांसकति भक्ष्यार्ती भक्ष्यार्थी बलिभोजनः
भक्षार्थी बलिभोजनः
Hanumata eva mukta Sita, thus addressed by Hanuman this way, Sita, Surasuta Upama, equal to that of Surasuta, Suranam Suta, or the offspring of any of the gods, that she is equal to that. Mandam Vachanam Vacha. She spoke very slowly, because now she is choked with emotion. Bashpa parigradita aksharam. Now, because she is recalling an instance which only she and Rama knows. And by remembering that, she is choked with emotion, for she remembers Rama very fondly, how she is missing him, how she is deprived of his presence with her alone, being tortured by the Rakshas, etc. All that. Idam sreshtam abhijnanam bruyaha. I am now going to narrate something which is very, very dear to me, very important. Tvam tu mama priyam. I'm going to tell you because you are also dear to me in the sense that I cannot share this with anybody else. Most confident one, and that I cannot share with anybody else. And Shailasya Chitrakutasya Pade, at the foothill of the hill, Chitrakuta, and the forest of Chitrakuta, Purva Uttare Pade, in the northeastern part of the Chitrakuta, Tasya Upavana Kandeshu, in a small portion of the forest where we were living, which is Prajya Moola Phala Udake, and where we had so many beautiful Moola, Phala, and Udaka, roots and fruits, and all these things were plenty in that area. And in that Tasmin Siddhashrite Deshe, that particular place where many Siddhas, accomplished great yogis, were living, Mandakinya Avividurataha, not too far away from Mandakini, the holy river. Tasya upavanakandeshu tapasa ashrama vasinyaha. The previous line. So, and then tapasa ashrama vasinyaha, being infested with a lot of these ascetic people there, which is therefore a part of the Nana Pushpa Sugandhishu, which had many different flowers, fragrant ones. Salile Vihritya, having taken a dip or the bath in the beautiful water there, Klinnaha Mamanke Samupavishaha, in that place where I have taken bath, you also, and we were staying there, and you are resting on my thigh. He was now addressing directly to Rama. Through Hanuman, she is addressing Rama, because when Hanuman goes to say to Rama, this is what she said, and then he will say exactly the way as though she is addressing him. So please understand that way. When he says, you are sitting, not Hanuman. She's talking to Rama. Mamanke samupavashaha tataha mamsa samayuktaha vayasaha. A crow with the meat in its mouth, paritundayat. So the crow came and started to peck on my body. Tamaham tam kakam vayasam aham loshtamudyamya varayami. Sma. The sma is added only to take it as a past. Otherwise, varayami means I am warding away, I am throwing, I am getting rid of it. But then sma, when is added, it is to be understood as past tense. So vayasam varayami sma. I had tried to get rid of that very crow which started to peck me. So this she's narrating. See, now I told you, she is saying that the crow touched me. That itself is something which I don't even like it. But I could bear it because you were sleeping on my lap and I do not want to disturb you. So therefore, I slowly took a clay, a lotum, a morsel of, or a handful of clay, and then started to throw. Darayan sachamam kakaha.
Darayan sachamam kakah.
Tatraiva pariliyate.
Tatraiva pariliyate.
So that very mam dharayan, so kagaha, so that being that one which is coming to me again and again, and it stayed back there only. Tatraiva pariliyate, nacha api uparamaha, uparamat, it doesn't keep quiet, it doesn't rest content. Uparamat na uparamat. Aram, aram karna means relax. But it does not keep quiet. It become restless. But Bhakshyarti, Mamsat Bhakshyarti. Bhakshyarti was desirous of eating the fresh flesh. Bhalimocha, Bhalibhojana. It is always the one. Kakaha is one which always eats whatever is given as a bali as a sacrifice. But this is this is the nature of the crow, wanting the food. So whenever, when we have a festival, etc., when we put the food outside, no other bird will come, but all this crow will come and take it away. And its nature is that whatever sacrifice is given, first thing that would come is the crow. So this crow was not keeping quiet. It was staying there only, even though I started to throw the stone and then trying to get rid of it. Utkarshantyam charashnam.
Utkarshantyam charashanam.
Kruddhayam mayi pakshine
क्रुद्धायां मयि पक्षिणे
Tramsamane cha vasane
स्रंसमाने च वसने
Tato drishta tvayahyaham
ततो दृष्टा त्वया ह्यहम्
Tvaya vihasita chaham
त्वया विहसिता चाहम्
Kruddha samlajjita tada
क्रुद्धा संलज्जिता तदा
Bhaktagriddena kakena
भक्ष्यगृद्धेन काकेन
Karita tvamupagata
दारिता त्वामुपागता
Tatashrantahamutsangam
ततः श्रान्ताहमुत्सङ्गम्
Sangam Asinasya tava visham
आसीनस्य तवाविशम्
Rudyanti vaprakrushtena
क्रुध्यन्तीव प्रहृष्टेन
Vayaham parisanvita
त्वयाहं परिसान्विता
Bashpapurna mukhi mandam
बाष्पपूर्णमुखी मन्दम्
Chakshushi parimarjati
चक्षुषी परिमार्जति
Lakshitaham tvayanata
लक्षिताहं त्वया नाथ
Vayasena prakopita
वायसेन प्रकोपिता
Parishramaccha suptahe
परिश्रम आच्छ सुप्ता हे
Ragavanke smyaham chiram
राघवाङ्गेऽस्म्यहं चिरम्
Aryayena prasuptascha
पर्यायेण प्रसुप्तश्च
Mamanke bharadagrajah.
ममाङ्गे भरताग्रजः
While thus you were lying on my lap and I was trying to get rid of this kaka, obviously my clothes were now shaken up and I was tying back utkarshantam kantyam charashnam. I was just pulling the string to make sure that my body, the clothes are properly tied up. Pakshine mai kriddayam, while I am still upset with this crow doing this thing, pecking on me or tearing my skin as such. Sramsamane cha vasane, while my cloth is slipping off, tato drishta toyahi aham. At that time, you noticed me, you saw me. And I didn't want to complain about this, the crow. You saw me. Tataha, tvaya vihasita cha aham. But at the same time, you were very amused by me, Because why is this girl? She's so worried about this kaka. So you just smiled. Tvaya vihasita chaham. Samlajjita tada kruddha samlajjita. When I have become so upset, angry, also lajjita, I am ashamed of my, myself, because I'm such a simple reason why I'm getting upset. But kakena bhakshagruddhena dharita tvam upagata. So when I approached you, because being torn by that very kaka, which is bhakshagruddha. Bhakshagruddha means so greedy about eating the food, that very kaka, which started to tear me, meaning pierce me. So I approached you, tataha shrantaham utsangam asinasya tava avisham. Utsangamani. So I came and sat at your lap. Utsangam, tava utsangaman, tava avisham utsangamani. So utsangam asinasya. Tataha shranta aham. I became little quietened and also tired actually. Shranta means quiet. I'm tired. Shranta aham because of that. Because again, prakrishtena krudyanti iva. Prakrishtena tasya aham tava tvaya aham parisanvita. Prakrishtena, I am being now slowly being appeased by you, even though I had still the anger for the crow. Parisanvita aham toya, being appeased by you quietly, and then I became happy. Now, toya prahishena, so, and obviously, because I could not express myself very well to you about this kaka which has started to pierce me. So, Bashvapurna Mukhi Mandam Chakshushi Parimarjati. While I was kind of tears in my eyes, and slowly, you Mandam, you have started to remove my tears. Parimarjati Chakshushi from my eyes. So you Toya Lakshita Aham. I have been seen by you, noticed by you, Enata Vayasena Prakopita, me the one who is angry on the crow. Then and afterwards I became very tired and I started to lie on your lap. Parishramat cha supta he Raghava aham chiram. For some time, for quite some time, I started to Raghava Anke Asmi Aham Chiram Supta. I became very tired and started to sleep at your lap. And after some time, you started to sleep on my lap also. Paryayena. And then in due course of time, as a routine, Mama Anke Bharadagrajaha Prasuptaha. On my lap, you also sat, you started to take rest. Now, when you started to take rest, obviously, both of them cannot be sleeping at the same time. Because you are sleeping on my lap means if I sleep off, then what happens? Best thing is when you see in a train, etc., when two people are sleeping on each other's shoulder, that will pushes you around and then you sleep on it. Then that you push their own. Especially when the train is moving like this, both of them, one by one after, one over the other. Best thing is, you should see when in the flight. Dangerous also. I had experienced this because once it gets locked, sometimes when it gets locked, you cannot lift it at all. I wonder at that point, my God, what will happen if I'm unable to lift my neck? So the best is to always lie on the back. At least you can get off. The best is to carry that also, so that you would not have your neck out of place. Here, so you started to sleep on my lap also. That time, this kaka, which is waiting to eat, waiting to get a fresh flesh. Satatra punarevata.
ततत्र पुनरेवाथ
Vayasa samupagamata gama. Vayasa samupagamata.
वायसः समुपागमत्
Tada supta prabruddham tu. Sorry,
ततः
tada supta prabhuddham mam.
सुप्तप्रबुद्धां माम्
Ragavankat samuttitam.
राघवाङ्गात् समुत्थिताम्
Vayasa sahasan gamya.
वायसः सहसा गम्य
Vividadara stanantare.
विददारस्तनान्तरे
Punaratot utpatya.
पुनः पुनरथोत्पत्य
Vidadara samam brusham.
विददार समां वृषम्
Tatasumuttito Ramaha.
ततः ततः समुत्थितो रामः
Shonita bindubihi.
मुक्तैः शोणितबिन्दुभिः
Samamam drishtva mahabahuhu.
समां दृष्ट्वा महाबाहुः
Vitunnam stanayostada.
वितुन्नां स्तनयोस्तदा
Ashivishaiva kruddaha.
आशीविष इव क्रुद्धः
Asanvakyam abhashata.
श्वसन् वाक्यमभाषत
केन ते नागनासोरु
केन ते नागनासोरु
विक्षतं वै सनान्तरम्
विक्षतं वैस्तनान्तरम्
क्रीडति सरोषेण
कः क्रीडति सरोषेण
पञ्चवक्त्रेण भोगिना
पञ्चवक्त्रेण भोगिना
वीक्षमाणस्ततस्तं वै
वीक्षमाणस्ततस्तं वै
पायसं समवैक्षत
वायसं समवैक्षत
नगैस्सरुतिरैस्तीक्ष्णैः
नखैः सरुधिरैस्तीक्ष्णैः
मामेवाभिमुखं स्थितम्
मामेवाभिमुखं स्थितम्
सो स तत्र पुनरेव अत वायसः समुपागमत्. Then at that time again that very crow started to appear, because it was not gone too far away. It just appeared again. Closerly it came. Mam suptam tatah suptam abuddham mam ragavankat samuttitam. Me, the one who already by that time had woken up from the hands of Rama. Prabuddham mam vayasaha sahasa agamya. The crow slowly came closer to me at once. Sahasa vidadara stanantare. It started to tear between my breasts. Punah punah. Again and again. Uttotpatya. Again and again, lifting himself up and again picking. Lifting itself and picking. Vidadara samam brusham. Tataha samuttito Ramaha. Then Rama woke up from that sleep, who was on my lap. How did he wake up? Shonita bindubihi muktaihi. By the blood that came out, dropped on his face. He says, what? Samam drishtva mahabahu. She looked at me then. Vitunnam stanayoho tata. We saw how I am so torn. Tudd means to pierce. So vitunna. Vitunna means completely pierced. Ashi vishayva krutah. The one, Rama became so angry like that of a serpent. Shvasan vakyam abhashata. With a heaving, with a heavy breath, he started to say and ask this question, Kenate naganasa uru vikshatam vai stanantaram. Who is that who had actually pierced your breast like this? And addressing her as for naganasa uru. One who has the thighs like that of the trunk of the elephant. If you have to translate that one, naganasa uru. Naganasa sama uru. Sadrisha. So uru is thighs, naganasa means, naga is the elephant and it's nasa. Nasa means the nose. No, nose means here the trunk. For the elephant, the nose is nothing but the trunk. So, kaha kridati saroshena. Who is that who is playing, sporting with you? Panchavaktrena bhogina saroshena. It's like, who is that who is playing along with you, like that of who can play with the five-headed serpent. So because, five-headed serpent is what? Lakshmana. So Lakshmana is this Naga who is sitting there. But one who has that Naga in front, around him all the way, all the time is Rama. So how dare a crow fight or encounter with the five-headed snake, meaning referring to how dangerously this play is going on. So here he looked at here, tatastataha, tatastadam, tatastaha tam, tatastam, Vikshamanaha, while he looked here and there, why? Vayasam samyak avekshata. He saw this crow, not a very pleasant sight. Why? Nakaihi, sarudiraihi, tikshnaihi, with his claws filled with blood. Obviously, the blood was oozing out because of the kaka had used its nails to tear apart. Tikshnaihi, Mam eva abhimukam stitam, sitting right in front of me, facing me. He saw that. Did you think that Rama kept quiet by looking at the situation where I am? She was recollecting that is because she feels that how, he had reacted to such a situation where I am simply being touched by the kaka or even hurt by the kaka. Putra kila sa shakrasya
पुत्रः किल स शक्रस्य
ayasa padatambarah
वायसः पततां वरः
tarantaram gata shigram
धरान्तरं गतः शीघ्रम्
pavanasya gato samah
पवनस्य गतौ समः
adastasmin mahabahuhu
ततस्तस्मिन् महाबाहुः
कोपसंवर्तिते क्षणः
कोपसंवर्तिते क्षणः
आयसे कृतवान् क्रूराम्
वायसे कृतवान् क्रूराम्
मतिमताम्बरः
मतिं मतिमतां वरः
तदर्प संस्तरात् गृह्य
सदर्भः संस्तरात् गृह्य
ब्रह्मणोऽस्त्रेण योजयत्
ब्रह्मणोऽस्त्रेण योजयत्
तदीप्त इव कालाग्निः
सदीप्त इव कालाग्निः
तज्ज्वालाभिमुखो द्विजम्
तज्ज्वाला is it Swamiji?
जज्ज्वाला
जज्ज्वालाभिमुखो द्विजम्
सतं प्रदीप्तं चिक्षेप
सतं प्रदीप्तं चिक्षेप
दर्पं तं वायसं प्रति
दर्भं तं वायसं प्रति
ततस्तु वायसं दर्भः
ततस्तु वायसं दर्भः
ओम्बरेनु जगामः
सोम्बरेऽनुजगामः.
Now Rama had recognized who this is. It's none other than the son of Indra. So he recognized that this is none other than the son of Putraha Kila Shakrasya Vayasaha. This Kaka, the Vayasaha, is none other than the son of Shakra, that is Indra, and Patatam Varaha. And it is not a simple crow, it is one of the best of the birds that are there. Dharantaram Gataha Shigram. It is able to fly between the heaven and earth. Pavanasya gato samaha. It is so fast, capable like that of the wind. And when he recognized this as the son of Shakra, he cannot be treated like a regular crow. Because a regular crow making a mistake is out of foolishness. It doesn't know. It is out of not an intelligent action. But this one is purposely doing it. He has a reason. Indra is very well known for these things also. And his son, no wonder. So he is to be punished. He cannot be. And it should be a lesson for anybody else who is trying to interfere with me. So therefore, tataha tasmin mahabahuhu opasamvartita ikshanaha, with his eyes shot with anger, mighty armed Rama, tasmin vayase, to that vayasa, to that kruram kritavan, mati. Matim Kruram Matim Kritapan. He started thinking really wild about that kaka. Even though Matimatam Varaha, even though Rama, who is Matimatam Varaha, is a best among the one who deeply thinks, but here he made very wild thinking about this Vyasa. And when he becomes angry, nothing can stop him. So what he did was, Darpa Samstarat Saha Grihya. Darpa Samstara means a spread mat of grass. Samstaranam is a spread. Samstarat, a bed of grass, he picked up one, Grihya. Astrena yojayat, Brahmana astrena yojayat. So you use the blade of grass as Brahmastra. See, Bhagavan Sri Rama or person like Sri Rama does not need an arrow. The missile attack he can do even with the most insignificant thing. He took a grass and used that as Brahmastra. That is to say, the power of the Brahmastra is in the mantra, not in the actual physical weapon. Anything can be a weapon in the hand of a soldier. So that's what they say, no? For a soldier, anything can be a weapon. For a doctor, anything can be a medicine. You can use a simple herb, also convert that into a medicine and offer it. So for a soldier, even a simple grass can be a weapon. And like say, for a poet, even a simple scenery can be an inspiration. It all depends upon how proficient they are in their profession. So he took that grass and started to use it as a weapon. And what did he invoke there? Brahmastra, which will not stop unless it does something. So Sadipta eva kalagnihi, and it started to burn like the fire used during the end of the creation. Kalagnihi, Jajwala, it started to burn blazingly. Twijam abhimukaha, facing that bird, it started to burn in front of him. And not only that, tam pradiptam chikshepa, he threw that very blade, which is filled with the power of the Brahmastra. He, burning that, the blade of grass, he just threw it. Tam vayasam prati. The darbam vayasam prati chikshepa. Tataha tu vayasam darpaha tataha. That very blade of grass, being now powered by the power of Brahma, invoked by Rama, started to ambare anujagamaha saha. It started to follow as Kaka recognized the mistake and it started to fly away. This Darba now started to go behind it. So this is the situation which Sri recalls. And then what happened finally? Anusrishtastada Kakaha
अनुसृष्टस्तदा काकः
Jagama Vividam Gatim
जगाम विविधां गतिम्
Tranakama Imam Lokam
त्राणकाम इमं लोकम्
Sarvam Vai Vivichacharaha
सर्वं वै विचचारः
Apitra cha Parityaktaha
सपित्रा च परित्यक्तः
Sarvaischa Paramarshibhihi
सर्वैश्च परमर्षिभिः
Trin Slokan Trin Lokan Samparikramya
त्रीन् लोकान् सम्परिक्रम्य
Tameva Sharanam Gataha
तमेव शरणं गतः
Satam Nipatitam Bhumau
सतं निपतितं भूमौ
Sharanya Sharanagatam
शरण्यः शरणागतम्
Padarham Apikakustaha
वधार्थम् अपि काकुत्स्थः
Kripaya Paryapalayat
कृपया पर्यपालयत्
Parityonam Vivarnam Cha
परिद्यूनं विवर्णं च
पतमानं समब्रवीत्
पतमानं तमब्रवीत्
मोघमस्त्रं न शक्यं तु
मोघमस्त्रं न शक्यं तु
ब्राह्मं कर्तुं तदुच्यताम्
ब्राह्मं कर्तुं तदुच्यताम्
ततस्तस्याक्षिकाकस्य
ततस्तस्याक्षिकाकस्य
हिनस्ति स्म स दक्षिणम्
हिनस्ति स्म स दक्षिणम्
दत्त्वा तु दक्षिणं नेत्रम्
दत्त्वा तु दक्षिणं नेत्रम्
प्राणेभ्यः परिरक्षितः
प्राणेभ्यः परिरक्षितः
अनुसृष्टः तथा काका the kakim अनुसृष्टः kakah, that very crow which is being followed very very speedily, wherever he went, jagama trividam gatim, vividam gatim, he went to various places, tried to escape from that very chase. So this chase and all those things were there even in not today's in Hollywood, Bollywood movies. There also. But this is not a normal car chase or flight chase or motor car. Blade chase. What called? What is it? There is a Blade Runner. And there was a movie like Blade Runner. I think something like that. Blade Runner. Became a Blade Runner now. Blade of grass. It started to chase him. And Tranakamaha, that one which is desiring to survive, imam lokam sarvam, vai vivichacharaha, this entire world he ran around, no, that would not leave him. Even his own father gave up on him. Pitra cha parityaktaha saha. By his own father, he was, because he knew this is not, that fellow's name is Jayanta. That fellow ran around, but his own father also could not serve and protect him. He said, I cannot do anything about it. Sarvecham Bharamarshibihi, even the rishis could not do anything. Because it is a Brahmastra, and that too not a normal person had invoked it. It is Rama. Threen lokan samadikramya. All the three worlds he tried. That is the earthly plane, and then lower worlds, and then heaven. All the three worlds he tried. Tameva Sharanam Gadaha. Finally, he came back to Rama and then fell at his feet. Satam Nipatitam Bhumau Sharanyaha. See, the one who is now fallen on the floor, Sharanagatam Tam, one who has asked for forgiveness and then fell at his feet for Sharanagati, Sharanyaha Ramaha, one who is giver of protection to everyone, Vada Arham Api, even though that fellow is worthy of being killed, Vada Arham Api Tam Kripaya Kakustaha Paripalayat. Rama had protected him. That is to say, Sri Rama, whoever comes to you and takes your shelter, even if he has done the greatest of the crime, who is even chased by even Brahmastra, can be protected by you. So that's what you did. And because that one, the kaka is paridyunam vivarnam cha padamanam tam abravid. One who is paridyunam, completely miserable, vivarnam, lost his luster, padamanam, one who has fallen, to him, Rama said, this Brahmastra has a peculiar quality. It cannot stop unless it punishes the person to whom it is aimed at. It cannot be withdrawn. Mogam astram na shakyam. Futility. Mogam is futility. Mogam astram na shakyam. This astra cannot go futile. Something it has to be sacrificed. Now tell me what you want to give. Brahmam astram na mogam shakyam. So, Tad uchchatam. Then what is to be done? What is to be done with that? Kartum tad uchchatam. What is to be done? You tell me. Jayanta, he asked. Now what do you want me to do for this? So obviously, Kaka is not in a position to even make a choice. Either it has to die, there's no other choice, or it has to get punished by some way or the other. So therefore, tataha tasya akshi kakasya hinastisma. Again, addressing you, what you did, Rama, is that you took away one of the eyes. The left eye, sorry, dakshinam. So you have taken the, or is it left eye or the right eye there? Right eye, right. Vama is the left. So dakshinam aksham he had removed. So that is why if you look at the kaka, it won't look at straight. Because one eye only it can use, another eye it cannot be used. Another eye is dead. So it can only look at from one eye. Well, even though it has two eyes, but vision is only in one eye. So it removed, you removed that of the right eye of that kaka. So datvatu dakshinam netram, having sacrificed that right eye, pranebhya parirakshitaha, you have protected him from, protected his life. This is what you did, Rama. Now, why should she recall this very dearly? She says, even for a stranger like Jayanta, you did so much to punish him. This Ravana fellow, he should be tortured and punished. And why are you not doing that? So she's saying that Jayanta Saramaya Namaskritva
Ramaaya namaskritva
Ajñe Dasarataya cha
Rajñe Dasharathaaya cha
Krishtastena Virena
Visrishtastena Virena
Ipede Swamalayam
Pratipede Swamalayam
Matkrite Kakamatrepi
Matkrite Kakamatrepi
Brahmastram Samudiritam
Brahmastram Samudiritam
Kasmat Yo Maharattvataha
Kasmadyo Maharattvada Tvattaha
Tamasetam Mahipate
Samasetam Mahipate
Akurushva Mahotsaham
Sakurushva Mahotsaham
Kripam Mayinarashaba
Kripam Mayi Narashabha
Yanatavati Natha
Tvaya Nathavati Natha
Anata Iva Drishyate
Yanatha iva drishyate
Andrushamsyam Paro Dharmaha
Anrisham syam paro dharmaha
Vatta eva maya shrutam
Tvatta eva maya shrutam
Janami tvam mahavirya
Janami tvam mahaviryam
Viryam Mahotsaham Mahabalam
Mahotsaham mahabalam
Aparavaramakshobhyam
Aparavaramakshobhyam
Gambhiryat Sagaropamam
Gambhiryat
Gambhir
Sagaropamam
Vartaram Sasamudraya
Bhartaram sasamudraya
Samudraya Dharanya Vasavopamam
Taranya vasavopamam
Evam Asravitam Sreshtaha
Evam astravidam sreshtaha
Balavan Sattvavan
Balavan sattvavanapi
Kimartam Astram Rakshassu
Kimartham astram rakshasu
Ayojayasi Raghava.
Nayojayasi raghava.
That Jayanta, having saluted Rama, Namaskritva Ramaya, And also Rajne Dasharadaya, even mentally namaskar kiya. So he did the namaskar for Dasharatha also. Then being Tena Visrishtaha, Tena Ramena Visrishtaha, Virena, being released by Rama, Veluras Rama, Swamalayam Pratipede, he immediately departed to his abode. Now he has learnt a lesson, not even touch anywhere, go anywhere near Rama. So, say, Kakamatre api matkrite, for my sake, even the crow, the foolish one did. Brahmastram samudiritam. You used Brahmastra. That shows how much you had loved me, how much you are loving me, and for which you are ready to go to the highest possible, retaliation. Kasmat, why is that? Maharat tvattaha yaha maharat. So, you the one, me the one who is been taken away from you, tam e mahipate kshamate. Why is that you are forgiving this Ravana? How are you tolerating him? Mahotsaham kurushva. Now get up with full energy. Kripam mayi kurushva. Please consider me. Be compassionate to me, Narashava. Toya naga natavati. By you alone, I become a person who has somebody as master. Hey Nata, iva anata iva drishyate. Now, presently, is seen to be one who does not have anybody at all. Even though I understand Andrushamsyam, compassion, paro dharma. It is the supremost dharma of any living human being is the compassion, consideration. Tvatta eva maya shrutam. By you alone I heard this. So if you have compassion to me, then what you should do? Hey Tvam Mahaviram Mahotsaham Mahabalam Janami Ma. I know how powerful you are, how valorous, strong you are, how energetic you are. Aparavaram akshobhyam gambharyat sagaropamam. So aparavaram akshobhyam. Aparavaram means one who has absolutely no limits. Beyond the limits. Limitless indeed, akshobhyam, and one who is unshakable. Gambhiryat sagarupamam. In the mightiness you are equal to that of only ocean. Ocean, you may look very calm, but it is so mighty. It's so deep. It is so dangerous also, but it will look very calm. Right? But when it starts to express itself with the huge waves, it is the most dangerous one because you cannot do anything, cannot stop it. And it will pull you down into that. And then what is the depth of the mighty ocean like Indian Ocean? You know that? Miles, not meters, not feet, miles. That's why that Malaysian vehicle, that you cannot even know where it has gone. Why? At a certain point of the depth of the water, it breaks into pieces, and not even a single piece will be available. So it is completely gone into the deepest part of the ocean, which runs into miles under this water. Such is the depths, that is a deep, mighty ocean you are. Samudraya Dharanya Vasapomamam Bhartaram. So there you are so equal to that of the ocean, Samudraya, Dharanya of the earth, Bhartaram Swasapomamam. You are equal to that of Indra in that one who that is which I can only compare you with that. Dharani means earth. Samudraya, Dharanya, even that earth is even holding even the water. So, as though at the deepest part of the ocean is just again earth only. So, that way you are so deep. And evam astravidam shrestah, you the one who is the very expert in using the astras, Balavan, Satyavavan Abhi, even though you are that capable, strong, and at the same time you are sticking to the Dharma. Because sometimes when a person becomes strong, powerful, he would transgress the Dharma, but you are not. Sattvavan, Kimartam Astram Rakshassu na Yojayasi Raghava. Why is that? You are not using those very weapons which you are very familiar and expert in, not using towards these Rakshasas. I do not understand. So, this is why I am requesting you to consider my request, and I have intimately narrated the story which you and I alone know. And even for the Kaka who touched me, you have punished. What about this Ravana who's torturing me for the past 10 months? You're not doing anything about it. So this way Sita had informed Hanumanji about the particular instance, which when narrated to Rama will know that nobody else other than Sita he had met. So that is very clear. That is the only proof that she can give. Material proof would not be sufficient. Therefore, she had narrated the story to Hanuman. So now Hanuman would continue his journey back. But before that, he has to do some things to prove that the greatness of Rama to Ravana. Aganita guna gana bhushana Rama.
आश्रितवत्सल जय जय राम अयोध्यवासी सीताराम आपद्बान्धव जय जय राम दशरथनन्दन श्रीराम दशमुखमर्दन जय जय राम कौसल्या सुखवर्धन राम कामितफलदा जय जय राम पापविमोचन श्रीराम पट्टाभिराम जय जय राम जानकी जीवन सीताराम जय रघुराम जय सिया राम वानर सेवित श्रीराम वारिधि वन्दन जय जय राम हनुमत् पूजित सीताराम जय रघुराम जय सिया राम श्रीराम जय राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज